Well, this is something. We've got a few of us here hanging around outside of Stumps's base. Episode 5, we're in the intro of that, and that kid just got murdered. What is up, legends? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are safe. Welcome to episode 5 on InsanityCraft Factions. We not long just finished recording all the stuff for episode 4, so I thought I'd get my intro started. Got a few people outside the base here, and we're just chilling about outside. As you guys can recall from watching the series, that's my base down there, and it's still intact for now. We're on episode 5, so that's a win. And we're going to get into a few things today. This is not your typical intro, but with that, it is still an intro. So, hope you guys are well, hope you guys are safe, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, my friends, we are at the crates. We're going to start our episode off with doing some of these really quickly, and we'll go through what I have. So I've got an epic key, I've got a creature key, we've got 10 lucky, so we'll do all of those. We're going to do about half of our vote keys, the rest I'll do later on, all at once or something. I may not even do these one by one. I might do the votes as you will in a group. But before we do any of that, we've still got a few more we can purchase. I've been busy. I've been voting. So we've got 63 vote coins. Spend 54 to get one of each key. So we've got one lucky, one creature, and one epic we can purchase. Let's quickly get one of those going as well. So now we have 2 epics, 2 creatures, 11 lucky keys, and 26 of the votes. Let's get through all of these real quick. Gonna go from the lowest tier all the way up. I like to do that, saving the best for last. But with the keys, we will break them in half. 13 we'll do after this. 13 we'll go one at a time. Those 13 we'll do at once. So I'll show you that after we get through this. So let's see how we go with these. And we're probably going to give most of this stuff away. We've got a drop party coming up this episode, so you guys stay tuned for that. And it is kind of going to be random, so those players who are online and want some gear, which is not many right now, they're going to get a few things to mess about with before map ends. So far we got 3 hours of flow and berserker kit, 3rd key, random enchant. Half these aren't going to be that great. I'll go through the prizes real quick. So you got random key with the EMP, antidotes. The rest of this stuff's not that great, as we continue to go over every time. But the crates do change, so that's why I go over them with you too, so that way you know what you can get out of it, if that makes sense. Got a pig spawner. This is very slow, and yeah, I think we might just put them all together and just go all at once, all 21, because it's just vote keys. We've done plenty of these throughout our series, so we shift, place them all, and you can see all of our things. So what did we get? We got one did we get one epic key from that? We did. We got one epic key from that. Look at all this stuff. With the random keys, you can get a epic, vote, or lucky. We only had 2, so now we've got 3. A couple of enchants, nothing too great. We'll give those away. We got mending, silk touch, soul speed, 6 flies, 5 berserker kits, vote picks. I'm not even going to bother giving those away. No one wants those. And pig spawners. So we'll load that up to the PVs once we get through all of these. So luckies, we are going to go one at a time. So let's enjoy this, and hopefully we get lucky with these ones. And well, I guess while we're here, guys, I'm going to ask, if you're watching this, please let me know if you enjoy these, because if you don't, then I will just save it for myself, I guess, and then just give the stuff away throughout the series, just build up all the loot. But I kind of like to include this in the series, so I thought to bring you guys along. We start the episodes off, sometimes we end them like this, but definitely let me know in the comments down below, guys, right now, if you don't mind pausing, and letting me know what you think. Do you like the crates? Do you like the keys, the runs, or do you only prefer when I do the really good crates, such as like epic and medieval? If you want me to just savor those, then I will, but I thought to include all of them, so let me know. Fishing parts and sell one so far. We got splash grenades. Conqueror kit wouldn't be too bad to get. 35k. So we'll just go through these real quick. Random key, so vote, lucky, or creature. You can get Conqueror kit, sell a minion, they're worth like 50 mil or something. Night visions and all that kind of good stuff. Some of these have value, some of these don't, but we don't really need money. I've got 1.7 billion and I've got quite a few billion in the faction bank, which is more than what we had last episode, so stay tuned for that, and I will show you and reveal how rich Stumps really is. Been working, my friends, been working. Have had some help with some items, selling some things. Mostly made most of my billions from skulls and sniffer eggs. We have received a few nice gifts, and we've been selling a few things as well, and you guys have seen that throughout the series. So I'll also include some more in today's episode, because I've got a few gifts from a few players, so it's actually quite interesting, because it's some G-set stuff, some really epic loot, really good stuff, so you're going to want to see that. So coming down to our last 2 keys, I haven't really been announcing. It does say in chat what you win every time. We're missing out on a crate run at Warzone, but I'm not really interested in that. Infinity Stone. So let's just go through these. Fishing parts is kind of useless to us. Nobody wants those. But spawners, we can do the Infinity Stone. People would, I'm sure they wouldn't mind that. Some sell ones, that'll be awesome to give away. And one more lucky key. What do we got for the last one? 35k. But the best for last, we got 2 creatures, 3 epics. Creatures are spawners only, and the percentage is down the bottom there, so you got 14%. I'm not going to just go through these. I'll just quickly skim through it. Nothing too crazy. Those are the best, obviously. Whatever we get, we're giving away anyway. I've got a whole PV of spawners that I've been collecting throughout the series, throughout the runs. So that's all for the giveaway, for the drop party. And that's going to happen today. This might be the last episode of the series. It might be the second last. Not too sure how much I can fit in. We're going to do one thing. We're going to definitely do a drop party, give some things away to the players on the server. Cow spawners. So we got 50 zombies and some cow spawners. It's not the greatest. So epic. Can't get any spawners, which is probably a good thing. You got potion stackers, unbreakable voucher, insanity pickaxe, knockback stick. I've got one of those. Anything else will probably just give away. I wouldn't mind a crusader rank or a warlord rank. You can actually win ranks from this. So you got 2% chance for crusader rank and 0.1% chance for warlord. You could win a key, and that's one of every one, or the crates we just did. But we'll just see how we go. 3 keys. Test our luck. I could buy some. I've got enough gold there to buy some, like more keys. Every key. Wow. Vote key, lucky key, creature key, and epic key. So for the first roll, we got every key. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's go again. Epic crate. Random fishing augment. Okay, so we don't really want any of this stuff, but we can't really avoid it. We're not going to re-roll with it, so we'll just take it. Potion stacker. And for the last epic key, what do we have? Another potion stacker. Not the greatest. We'll go through. We got a creature key. Let's see what spawners we get real quick. Gonna have to cut a lot of this. It's got 50 spider spawners. Yeah, got that a few times actually. Lucky key and splash grenade. And for the vote, we will include it anyway. Pig spawner. Okay, 1 pig spawner. So let's go dump all this stuff into PV10 real quick. All these spawners. These are from Neb. I'm pretty sure it was Neb that dropped us a stack. You saw that in one of the previous episodes, but we got quite a few spawners here. We'll drop all that. All of this stuff will get dropped. Berserker kits as well. Flies, we'll drop all that to players. And then we've got a few other things. So I guess we'll just include all that and leave it all in there. I don't know. Probably going to have a lot less players. The server is a lot less active, especially this time of day. But there might still be a few players who can receive a few nice things when we do our drop party. We got inert wheel. Bro, I watch your videos daily. I'm new and need some stuff. Alright, well I've got a few things, nothing too crazy, but come over here. Go to PV9 or grab a few things, nothing too crazy, but get him a few things. You can have those as well. Go to PV10. What kits do I have here? I've got a couple of conquerors, so let's give him 2 of those, because why not? And 2 crusaders. Again, because why not? So slash trade, and we'll dump all this into this trade. He can have all of this, couple of kits, couple of bits of armor, nothing too crazy, but it'll give you something to do, something to play with. Couple of conqueror kits, not too bad. He might enjoy those. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy. Alright, I'm thinking we're at the crates tool, yeah? Yeah, we're still doing crate keys 8 minutes in. Sorry, guys. Gold here, you can see at the bottom of the screen on the right there, on the bottom of the right, it says gold 39. Do slash gold, and you go to the pretty much your gold balance. You get this when you buy keys and get items from the medieval crate. 39. So I'm thinking, only costs 20 gold to buy 3 epic keys. We could do that and do one quick run real quick, and then we could use the other 15 for something else. Let's just do that. So we got another 3. Not bad. Let's go for a quick run again, see if we can get any luck with some ranks. Or, by the way, at the worst, we could just give the stuff away like I've been saying. We got insanity pickaxe, hold some value. Someone's going to love that for sure. We got potion stacker again. And for the last key, we got insanity pickaxe again, 2 of those. So just going over that, it's a fortune 10, efficiency 15, unbreakable 1 pickaxe. And with that, people are going to definitely love that one. So pop those into PV10. I think that's going to be worth it. We're going to do the drop party very soon. Some of these guys are going to, I think, well, I hope they'll enjoy it. Alrighty, now that the crates are out the way, I've got a few things to show you. A couple of clips on a few projects, a few houses. You guys saw a bit of this at the end of last episode if you guys saw that. But there's a few projects, a few more houses being built, being done outside of Stumps' base. So we're going to go check those out together real quick before we come back and get back into a bit of this, a bit of that drop party that I mentioned. I've also got some clips on some awesome gifts that I received, including the very armor that I'm wearing right now. So we're going to get into all of that. Got a few G sets now, which is awesome. Might get into some PvP at the end of the episode. If not, we'll save that for next episode. I guess I'm kind of getting you ready for what's to come throughout the episode. I don't know why I do this, but I just made a habit of it. With all that, let's go check out those houses and then come back and get into those clips. Alrighty, got a quick little clip coming up. We got TG2. Yo, and this is his home. So this is a little starter home. We've got the same for a few other players. So we got Toadnick. You guys have seen these at the end of the last few episodes. Oh, there's Snail. Hello there, sir. You got Toadnick's house over there. You guys have seen these. We got Neb's. Autumn's house is in the far corner next to my base. And now we have a new addition, TG2's home. I think Snail's building one now as well, which is cool. It's kind of like the things the players like to do. They like to put their houses outside my base, if you will. Sorry, I was reading the message. We can put pressure plates and TNT under it to troll people. That's funny. But I think I like that addition very much. So I think we might keep that. We've got Snellamy is indeed building his little home, and a new one added to the collection, and I'm sure we'll probably have more as we go along. So we'll be sure to include those in the series. Can't forget you guys, I appreciate all of your time, your effort, your support, and your love. Not to mention your attention, so we've got to feature you guys and your builds and all of that good stuff. You guys like to collaborate and hang out with Stumps, and I like to hang out with you guys. So we've got to, make time for that for the episodes, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. I can just go out and raid all day, or just PvP and solely focus on those two things. But as you guys notice, I like to break it up. I like to do crate runs, hang out with you guys, do some things like that, do crate keys, and yeah, whatever play interaction I can get with you guys, I will be sure to try to add it in. In saying that, it has been a bit difficult though. There are some times where I can't fit it in the episodes, so some clips you see don't get added until the following one or the one after that. I'm sure you get the drift on all of that. We're just doing what we can to fit what we can, include you guys and all that interaction. And I hope that you guys are enjoying the series and all of that so far. So you guys got to see a little bit of that. Good stuff. Got a little community, bunch of friends, nice things going around, nice vibes and all of that. Until now. So I've got a few more things to update you on. I wasn't actually going to show you this. I wasn't going to put this a part of my episode, but I'm going to actually bring some of this to light. So let's go outside and take a look. Taking you outside of the base. So the base in the corner. You guys recall all of this. We had TG2's house, a few other players' houses, Snail, Toadnick, and Autumn's over here in the corner. Autumn's is still there. The rest of them, well, not so much. And from what I heard, Snail and Toadnick got into it, and they blew up each other's houses, and then someone else blew up the house at the back there. Toadnick's probably just going to kill him right now. Yep. Oh, he just ran away. So Toadnick's Snail is kill on sight for Toadnick now. They're no longer seeing eye to eye. They're no longer going to be in the same vicinity. That is something. That is something. Like, say hello, guys. Everyone's like, hello. Inert Will. Oh, I just gave him stuff. He is getting more stuff. No, he's dropping spawners to Toadnick. Rightio. Maybe he's not as poor as what I thought. He's like, wait, I have more. Yikes. Bro, it's loaded. Bro is loaded. Snail's like, if I come back, what are the chances of me dying? I said 100%. I think he's trying to give these to me. What are these? 32 Vindicator spawners. My man, that is something. I won't use them, but I will put them a part of the... Nebs sent Snail to the underworld. I will put them a part of the drop party. Oh, no. I can't take any more. They're for you. I was going to preserve the buildings that we have, right, and not include any of the destruction, but they can still live on in my previous episodes and in the intro sort of thing. And then from this point onwards, they cease to exist. Well, that is something, giving you perspective on all the things going on outside of our base out there. Pretty cool stuff. Would have been even better if their houses were still there, but they will live on through my content. With all that, my friends, guys, we've got a few more things to show you, and I've received like a lot of value in armor and tools and pieces of OP items. So let's get into the scenes of all those, and then we're going to come back here and we're going to go through all of the stuff that we have. Got a few more things in my ender chest as well. I'm wearing a set on me. Got a few more things in a PV. We've got a few nice pieces of G sets, armor, and tools. Worth billions of dollars from a few different players. Let's go to those scenes and then we'll come back here and go through all the stuff that we have. So we got Cintron here. Wants to do a trade with us. We'll accept real quick and see what he wants to give us. Oh, it's a full night set. What is all this though? Oh my. Guys, look at all. This is every single piece of this is a G set. No way, man. No, I can't. I can't take all of this. Look at all this. This is crazy. No, I'll accept it, but I can't take all this. I'll have to give it some of it back at least. Dude, this is crazy. So just quickly getting back to him here. I'm like, bro, no way. This is crazy. Much love, my friend, but for real, man, I can't take this stuff. I can't take all this. So that is a massive shout out and W to you, Sintron. Thank you so much, my friend. I can't take all this though, so I am going to give it all back to you. I just want to try to item it real quick, if it'll let me. No, wait, but I'm going to return all this to him real quick. And we've got a trade here with 7 PSA. He is giving us, oh wow, guys. Look at the enchantments on this. This is all G stuff, just like the last one. How are these guys stacked so much? They must have like reclaimed pages on top of pages of stuff. Because this is, look at all these axes. Oh my goodness. Yo, no way, man. Thank you so much. This is a massive shout out to you, 7 PSA. I might actually keep some of this so we can use it for some content. But we did return all our stuff back to Sintron. But man, thank you so much. That is crazy. Alright, we got I like men here, ____. Ignore the name if you don't like it and have a problem. But we've got a trade with him, really cool stuff. He asked me for a sniffer egg. I have one more, so I thought, you know what? I've been selling these bad boys for over $50 million or so. You can have this one for free. But now he's popped in a jewel finder pickaxe, which is worth like 250 mil. And look in chat there, he also gave me 200 mil on top of that in the trade. I just wanted to give it to you for free for a gift. But much love to you, my friend. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you and enjoy. And we got Sessamine here. You guys know, remember Sessamine, right? From previous episodes, the famous Sessamine. So we got to trade with him real quick. He's going to give us a bunch of OP axes, pickaxes, and crossbows. Yikes, this is awesome. I did not expect anything of the sort here. We are getting loaded up, probably because it's end of map. These players don't need all this. But I still appreciate your generosity, you and all the other players. So guys, thank you all so much. Bro, thank you. And yeah, we might actually use some of this for some content or some PvP, maybe next episode if we can't do it this episode. So he told me to wait, he has more. Yo. Dude, look at all this stuff, guys. This is crazy. I can't. Yeah, man, thank you. Thank you. This is going to be awesome. This is a massive win. Cheers, man. I appreciate all of this. That's a lot, man. Thank you. Thank you. Really wild and fantastic stuff, guys. Thank you all again. Let's go through some of this stuff with you. Billions and billions of dollars worth of OP items. This is a lot. I can't even tell you. But all these fishing rods, these are reclaimables. I think everything here is reclaimables. And they're all OP custom enchants with really good stuff. Taking to the axes here. A lot of sharpness 8s and 10s. Down the bottom here, nothing too great. However, up the top though, we've got a bunch of sharpness 12 axes. Look at all these. These are all really good, really decent. This is actually going to help us with some PvP. We're going to test all these out, mess about with them all. Kind of have some fun with them, if you will. Hopefully I can get some decent content with that. And we've also got a bunch of pickaxes. We can sell these, or some of them if we will. Get a couple more $1 billion. Speaking of billions, I've got like 6 billion in my faction bank, 1 billion on me right now. Not going to show you the money yet. We'll get to all of the stuff that we have. So in the ender chest, we've got still a few sets. So this one here down the bottom is protection 12 and 15. Bit of a mixture there. And then we've also got a full set of 15 in the middle. And then we've got our night set, which you guys saw. I think it was episode 3. Our favorite and our best set so far. And it's also reclaimed. So next map we have that. Everything else we don't take with us next map. But we've got a few sets right now towards the end of map to hopefully have some fun. We can learn the meta a bit more, get into some PvP, because I haven't really done any fights with G sets, so I'm still yet to learn that experience. Now we have some sets, might be able to do that, and you guys might be able to see that. So that is something. Quite a few bits and pieces of OP items. I like to go over this, kind of give you guys the inventory of what we have, because then it kind of gets you to map out sort of thing what we've got, what we're doing, how we're doing throughout the series. You guys can compare throughout each episode. We've got a nice amount of nice items now, and we've also got quite a lot of money. So I just popped $1.9 billion into the faction bank, giving you the faction bank balance. We have $9.7 billion. I have $42 million on me, and I have about 22 items in the AH still to sell. Oh, sorry, 27 items. Oh, not 22. Bunch of bows, some flies, you know, cell boosts, some swords, pickaxes, axes, some skulls, all kinds of stuff that actually sells and sells all the time. But we're sitting on $10 billion with money right now. I don't really need a single cent. I've never had that much on this server, and I don't think. Let's go to AH. What can we buy with that kind of money? Just quickly having a glimpse here. Any like G set pieces? There's a hazmat piece, boots for 225 million. So give or take for us, it'll probably be about $1 billion to buy a full set of armor of G set. But that's fine. We got $10 billion. So if we want to, might be able to buy a bunch of stuff. And we got 250 for the space chest plates. Not a lot going for sale right now. Oh, wait. Yes, there is. What's this? It's a $2 billion prize. That's pretty cheap, actually. Grape juice. Look at all this stuff. Disco pants. There's 2 of those. There's silver. Look at all these G-set pieces. Should I buy this stuff, guys? I should buy this stuff, hey. It's just $2 billion. I should, hey. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. Look at all this. We could have some fun with this stuff. Let's have a better look at this. We can click on it so we can open it and have a look. So you got practically a full set of hazmat with disco pants. All 15 though. That's pretty good in itself. Usually sells for 250 million. So 250, there's 500 million between the two. There's $1 billion for one set. And $1 billion for another set, you could say. And we've got a lot of bits and pieces. Exoskeleton's not that great. You've got bits and pieces here of 12, 15, one nice sharpness 12 axe. Don't need the axes. I do need the armor. So it's pretty much a no-brainer, guys, if you really think about it. We still have 7 billion in the bank. Even if we buy this, it won't touch us. We're a billionaire. That's crazy. That is crazy. So let's go to AH. I want it, guys. That's what I'm gonna buy. I want it. Simple as that. $2 billion. Thank you kindly, grape juice, and enjoy the money. That is probably the most expensive buy I've ever bought. That is crazy. I've never spent $2 billion. I've never spent $1 billion. We still have 7 billion to play with, but have a go at all of these. Yo, that is the best buy ever. Kind of sort all this out alongside with our ender chest, and maybe we'll just set up a PV for G-set pieces instead. Okay, are you guys ready? I've been organizing, so give you the quick look at what we're wearing so far. You guys have seen this set already. Got a set on us, doing pretty good with that. The ender chest, you saw the night set, so that's nothing too crazy, but it is the best set that we have. Got a few axes here as well, and then taking you to the PV we just organized. Have a go at all of these god sets, guys. Like, look at all this. We pretty much had nothing up until before today and yesterday. But yeah, guys, look at all these. This is going to be great. This is going to help us. We're going to be set and sorted to PvP, or at least learn, have some fun and get some clips, get some content. That's probably going to have to get saved for majority of the next episode. I am thinking towards the end of this one, we'll go to free-for-all and just have a mess about. It is getting late, both me and the server. So it's currently creeping up to 6 PM for me. Got to get ready for bed, so on and so forth for work tomorrow. But the server, the whole world is asleep. So there's only 10 people online right now, as opposed to 70 or 80 that are usually peak of the day. So guys, I'm going to have to save that drop party for when the server's active, which means I have to finish my episode tomorrow. But while I can, we'll just fit in what we've got. Alrighty, my friends, full disclosure, we are kind of getting it short for time. The content that I have for you, which is involving the drop party, PvP, some raids, and a few other things I wanted to give you, I can't fit it into this episode without it going past 35 to 40 minutes. So we're going to save that for next episode. All of this just means that you guys will be getting an episode 6 rather than this being the final episode. I did get offered to join a raid today, but I was like, had to pass it down because I had to make all these clips and get all this part up until now done. So, with all that, I don't know what the timing is on the episode. It could be past 20 minutes already. So I think I might cut this episode to the end, if not short. And maybe try to get some recording done for episode 6 so I can get some of that out. So I'll do an intro, maybe do a crate run, maybe get some PvP done. Who knows what I can get up to in the next hour or two. But for now, what I'm going to do is say goodbye, end episode 5, and then record episode 6 over the next few hours. That way I can give you guys another video. With all that, my friends, I shall thank you all for being here, for being a part of the support system and watching the videos again like I did earlier. And leave a like and comment down below for me if you enjoyed and would like to see more. With all that, I'm always open to comments of any sort, feedback as well, both of positive and negative realms, doesn't really matter. I can take it, so you guys can give it to me. Tell me what you think of anything. The way that I talk, my perspective of things, maybe it's the way that I come across to you guys. Am I too direct? Well, I don't know, maybe you don't like my voice or tone, something of the sort. I'm open to all suggestions, all feedback and everything of like that, because I want to engage with you guys. So that's why I tell you to comment. With all that, take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I'm going to get to recording, maybe, hopefully, get some PvP in. You just have to come back to the next one to find out.